Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Westby, site of the field house, where we will have a semifinal regional volleyball match, and it's going to be another exciting night with me, Westby head coach Arena Kwame. And Arena, congratulations on getting through that quarterfinal match. Boy, what an exciting time with Onalaska Luther.
Yeah, thank you. It was definitely an exciting match Tuesday night. I have to give props to the Luther Knights. I mean, they've improved so much over the season that it's really too bad that they were the 14 seed, because they definitely didn't play like a 14 seed.
It made no sense in my mind how they became a 14 seed, even based on record. You're in a tough conference, you're playing some tough teams, and that strength of schedule sometimes kind of, in this case, it probably came back and bit them a little bit. But, boy, I tell you what, you and your squad, those kids, I was listening to Dan on the way home from the Cashin match, and thanks again to Dan Grass for doing that match here on Tuesday night. But you showed a lot of character.
We really did. I mean, it got to a point in set one where, we'd passed that 25 mark, and I was like, oh, here we go again. Because last week when we were at Luther, same thing, we dropped set one 33-31.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
for us to come back and then win set one Tuesday night 30-28, it really did show a ton of character in the girls and a lot of grit and fighting back. We were down many different points in the game in each set, and just we fought back tooth and nail to bite that out.
It was so interesting because one of the comments that I heard Dan mention was the fact that overall, other than game two where they won 25-19,
Correct.
It was like a 4 points between each lead. That was the highest throughout the whole night other than that game.
Yep. Set one, we took 30-28. Set two, we dropped 25-19. Set three was 25-23. Set four was 26-24. Yeah, so it was tight. It was a fun match. It was nerve-wracking at times. Just, okay, what have we prepared for? What can we get through? What can we dig back out of? But it's so exciting to play good volleyball.
Yeah. Well, and the other part of that, when you think about this, as exciting as that is, you never really want to get to a game five if you don't have to,
Right.
even if it is on your home court.
Right.
Just because odd things can happen, but you really kind of, I could sense just listening to the broadcast and stuff that there was that confidence that you just kept coming back, and I could just see out in the court in my mind the kids really buckling down.
Yeah, we really did. And you're absolutely right about set five. Nobody really wants to go to set five, even if it is on your home turf, because that race to 15.
Yeah.
Like volleyball is such a momentum sport that 15 is quick.
Yes,
it can be quick
exactly.
in a hurry.
Right.
It can take you a long time to get to 15 too, but it can creep up in a hurry.
Yeah.
So just, the girls, really buckled in and found, what they could do and what they needed to do to win.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on that particular matchup, a big one there with a Cooley Conference rival. Now we come to the semifinals here tonight, and we're facing a team that we've not seen. Yeah,
we're facing Abbotsford. They're they got the number 6 seed, definitely from a very tough Merriwood North Conference. So, we know that it'll be similar to Tuesday, and what we have to do to win is find a way to win and play as a team.
Nowadays, with the huddle cameras and this and that and the YouTubes, and you don't have to travel to go and watch a team. You can go on their school website and take a look at what they're all about. What have you seen with them?
Yeah, so, the Merriwood's a little different because theirs isn't as quite as easy to find as other schools. So I did find some tape. We found some from like a month ago, and then I was able to watch Tuesday night's game. They have a good outside hitter. She plays outside and right side, and then they have a big middle, but nothing out of the ordinary that we haven't seen already from another team that we've played in our 35 matches that we've gotten in this season. So I think if we go when we go in with confidence and we play our game and we know what we have to do to win, we'll be fine.
You take a look at your squad here, Arena, and you have a number of seniors that would be playing their most likely their last match here, win or lose. Hopefully it's a win. That's what we're counting on.
Right.
When you stop and look at this. But, wow, I mean, you look at this, it is like there's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seniors on this squad. And, a low number when it comes to juniors. Those juniors are pretty good quality, though. I will tell you that. They're pretty neat to watch. But what a turnaround. That's quite interesting the last 2 years.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a great problem to have, and I mean, it gives it just says what our program's all about. That these kids are sticking it out through their 4 years. They're enjoying volleyball, and that's really what I want to create in the volleyball program here at Westby is kids that enjoy volleyball, kids that want to play competitively, that just want to be here to represent Westby on the volleyball court. But yeah, I mean, if you look at our varsity squad, 2 of those 15 girls have any outside, varsity experience coming in.
Yeah.
So for us to be playing as successfully as we can, that goes to all the coaches before them, before me that have had them as well, building all of those skills. And it's been really fun. But yeah, I mean, I have 10 seniors on varsity, 5 underclassmen. So it's fun.
But the other kind of neat part is on the underclassmen, you have a number of juniors that are playing on the JV to build that experience so they can pop right in next year on the varsity and they're going to be called upon.
Right. Yep. Our JV, is made up of sophomores and juniors, and definitely, that's why we create these teams is so we give them experience and give them playing time to prepare them for the next level. Yeah.
Arena, this has been an exciting year, last couple of years now, as far as you made such a deep run last year, and you're on the trail here. We wish you nothing but the best of luck tonight against Abbotsford.
Thank you so much.
Head coach Arena Kwame of the Westby Norsemen, as they look to move on and try and get to that regional championship match. They got to get through Abbotsford yet tonight right here in Westby. We'll be back with the opening serve in just a few moments. Thanks for joining us, everyone. A great place to watch the big game, host a birthday party, and much more. You can always enjoy a euchre tournament or your own friendly game of cards. And of course, be sure to get a dart team up and join the league later on in the year. Stop in Peck's Corner, just outside of Cashton. Say hi to Nick and all the gang. 3766 County Road D, Cashton. Bethel Home and Services, housing facilities located in Viroqua, Coon Valley, Cashton, and Lafarge, providing that unique care for Vernon County residents. Be sure to call 608-637-2171. Learn more about the many opportunities for residents, volunteers, donors, and employees at Bethel Home and Services. Gentlemen, welcome to Westby. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we're set to bring you tonight's WIAA Regional Semifinal match. It's going to feature the Abbotsford Falcons as they come to town. They're being introduced right now. We'll get their starting lineups as they come out onto the floor. Abbotsford picking up a win on Tuesday. They come in as the number 6 seed. Meanwhile, the Westby Norsemen are your number 3 seed, and so they are hosting as they are the higher seed. Take a look here for the Norsemen. Macy Olsen, one of the starters here tonight. Tricia Klum. Allie Fortune, number 8. Number 9 is Emma Chose. Here is Erin Gluck, number 11. Hannah Peterson, number 12. And Gina Klum will be the libero tonight. They switched things up a little bit on me here. Kenzie Snodgrass, typically the libero, but tonight she will be coming out onto the court wearing number 2. Come along here, and now we'll take a look. Abbotsford will be 1, 2, and 5, along with number 6, and we'll get the names here. I just want to circle the numbers here as I see them. Number 8 and number 9. Here we go. So number 1 is Kaylee Clement. 2 is Sydney Faltasak, and I hope I'm saying her name right, or close to it anyways. Brizda Escalara, number 5. Faith Spurl, number 6. Kaylee Rush, number 8. And Summer Broadhagen, number 9. Those are your starters out there tonight for the Falcons of Abbotsford. It looks like the Norsemen must have won the toss and elected to take the first serve, so they'll have the opening serve here tonight, coming up here in just a moment. Well, a nice season for both these teams, and I tell you what, this regional action that they are in is a tough one. Here is the opening serve, this regional semifinal underway. Abbotsford coming right back. Nice block at the net, but they're there to rebound. There's a hard shot by Schultz, picked back up by the Falcons, and a free shot back over to Klum. Another hard hit. This one is going to go off the arm of number 9 in Summer Broadhagen, and Westby will have the opening point in this match. We're going to pan back just a little bit more so folks can watch. Hopefully you don't get too seasick on my moving the camera back and forth. Here comes a serve once again by Klum. They'll set the ball up. That was number 6 in Spurl, and a big hit. Here comes Westby. Now they're on the attack with Peterson. Nice bump. Here's a pass. Short set. Nice shot by number 5 in Escalara. Free pass back here to the Norseman side. And there's a return hit by Faltasak. And I tell you what, they love that short set, it looks like, on the first couple of series here, first couple of points, and they came up pretty strong. Now coming in is Oriah Harris, number 10. She'll come in. We'll take a look and see who came out of the game. Westby will hit that one out of bounds, going up in the air. That was number 1 in Olsen. Macy Olsen with the shot. That went just a little bit too far here in the near corner. Back with the serve comes Faltasak. Here's Choso, a little tip play at the net. Nice reaction here by the Norseman on a tip play from Escalara. Here comes Escalara again, and a nice shot, picking up the point, and a 2-1 advantage here for the Falcons of Abbotsford. Well, a pretty good trip down here. 3-1 the score, for Abbotsford. There's a ball ricocheting off the arm of the libero in Gina Klum. And now it's a 4-1 score. Norseman with, boy, I tell you what, a big come from behind wins on Tuesday night against Onalaska Luther. Here is Chose. It's going to be a free touch back over. That was Peterson with the heel of the hand. Another pass, another free one back here to Westby. They'll set it up, short set. Westby not able to get the point as Abbotsford was there. And now ricocheting. Oh, what a tremendous save here. Escalara with the back swing to get the ball over. We got to give some credit. Nice job over there by Oriah Harris on the putback. They tried to go up over the top of her, and Oriah got up in the air and pushed it to the back row off from Klum's hand. I think number 6, though, probably got the point on that one, the Faith Spurl, as she was able to save that ball heading towards their own bench, and she was able to one-arm save that and kept the play alive. There's a big hit. That's going to go out of bounds by Kaylee Rush. Westby trailing 2, serving 5, as into the game now comes Kenzie Snodgrass, wearing number 2. Thanks to all the folks out there watching here. There's a nice serve, and oh, what a save. Westby now trying to get back on the offense. There's a beautiful hit by Macy Olson. I'm going to try and call these as I see them. If it's a good shot, no matter which side, we're going to say, hey, that was a nice hit. Or a big smash, whatever it might be. Here is another shot. That one just got over the net. Nice save over here by Faldasak, number 2. There's Chosen, a block at the net once again. It goes out of bounds. Was it out? It was out. Point coming up here. There was a nice block by Abbotsford, and the ball just missed the line. It was out on the opposite side, which means it's a point for the Norsemen. 4 serving 5. Little short set there. There's a nice block by Chose. Back it comes. Westby trying once again. It's going to be Gluck up there with the hit. She got the nice set from Trisha Klum. Again, thanks to the folks out there. I see my daughter Jill telling me how many are up watching. I cannot get on my phone for some reason. It's 5-5, and we've got 82 folks watching right now. Thanks to all of you for joining us here at Westby. Little short set. That's going to be an illegal hit on Abbotsford, and Westby has the point. And they'll take a 6-5 lead. Snodgrass to serve, with a nice serve going to the middle of the pack. And uh-oh, look out there. They return too close to the net, and it got over the net, and Emma Chose said, thank you very much. You'll see that on the other side, too, when it happens. Both teams got some jumpers tonight. Here is Escalara. Nice save. They'll pop that one back up, and from the back row, it's going to be Snodgrass. Here's a shot. That's a block. It's going to be 4 hits, I think. Yep, 4 hits here by the Falcons, and Westby is up 8-5 now as they come back after trailing at least 1-5, and then it was 2-5, and here they are out in front at 8-5, and Snodgrass continuing with the serve. Get the ball over the net to the back row. That's where you saw Broadhagen. Now it's Klum on the pass to Klum, twin sister. Big block there. Klum back set. Here's Olsen. She'll get it to go down. Up for the block was Kaylee Rush, and a timeout here by the Falcons. We'll do the same. 9-5 your score here, a minute timeout.
Premier Co-op, serving members since 1893. Your corporate office located in Mount Horeb. Other sites include Cashton, Lafarge, Richland Center, Viroqua, Eastman, and Westby. Best of luck to all the area teams throughout the season. And they wish all of you a happy and prosperous new year.
American Family Insurance, the Miranda Wright Agency, located in Westby and Viroqua. Be sure to bundle your insurance coverage and save up to 27%. Remember, it's the family that you choose. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. The Miranda Wright Agency, Westby and Viroqua.
We return here to the Westby Fieldhouse, where the Norsemen have taken a 9-5 advantage now over the Abbotsford Falcons. There's the serve, and Escalara with a nice hit. Trying to save it, got it up in the air, and they're not going to be able to get the ball back. And a big-time hit from Escalara. Falcons will serve. Ball back over here to Gina Klum. Now Gluck with the free hit to the back row. That's where they found Faldasak. And now Chose up in the air will get the point. Falcons looking to block it. They got their hands on it but could not control it. And it's 10-6. Here's Chose with the serve. That goes to the back row. That's where you found Broadhagen. And boy, what a hit right there by the Falcons. Somehow the Norsemen able to get that. And there is Aaron Gluck up in the air and a fine touch there. A little finesse play on the tip for the point. Just over the outreached hands. Looked like that might have been Broadhagen looking for the block. They'll go to Broadhagen. Nope, they're going to go to the libero here. That is number 17 in Claudia Garcia. Now into the game here for the Falcons. Good save. Got to have a free hit. That's coming over by Broadhagen. Klum sets the ball up. Big shot right there. That was Allie Fortune who took that set from Klum and put it down. It's 12 serving 6. Chose, deep shot to Garcia. And there's Harris. Tell you what, Oriah Harris answers back in a hurry and a big shot. Take a look here as we drop back. It's going to be serving here for the Falcons, Kaylee Rush. Senior server. Jump serve comes over here to Klum. Now Tricia sets the ball up. And another hard hit. That one coming off the arm of Aaron Gluck. And the ball ricocheted off a couple of Falcons. And it's 13-7 Westby. Here's Kaylee Kerner now as she comes in to serve as the rotation here for the Norsemen begins. Also into the game, number 10, Ava Berg. A nice serve. That one off the arm of Garcia, going down to the ground. And it's 14-7, doubling up. Westby over Abbotsford. Back row, nice little dig there by Altasac and Faltasac. The ball ricocheted off from Westby, out of bounds. A point heading this way for the team in black. Falcons now trailing 8-14, and into the game comes Kaylee Clement, number 1, to serve. She returns. Back set. That ball ricocheting off a block by Broadhagen. Might have been Berg here on this near side. I was kind of watching the ball and not the player. 15 serving 8. That is Aaron Gluck with the serve to the back row with Clement. Here's the free touch. Back it goes. Westby with Gluck and now Kerner. Cross court hit. Saved here by the Falcons. They come up with a shot. Can they save it? Westby not able to do so. Yes, they did. My goodness. What a job there by Gina Klum. She gave herself up on that one. Oh, and another give-up play. That one off her arm, though. But you got to say hats off right there to Gina Klum on a beautiful save to keep that point going. As it turns out, it winds up the Falcons with the point. And it's 9 serving 15. That ball is going to be in. Just caught the line. Dave Gluck, the line judge, pointing the flag down to the ground and saying, there's your point. That's an ace. That is a true ace. Broadhagen will look to go again. Has the serve. Far sideline. Peterson with the move. Come up in the air. That's Berg with the hit. Nice block in there. Now the Falcons, they're going to come back again. Escalara with another point. Escalara doing a wonderful job right now for the Falcons. Here's Kerner. Hard touch here. They got to get it over on this one. They do so by Escalara. Got to pop it up. Free hit coming. That's going to be a little deep there by Aaron Gluck. And all of a sudden it's 12 serving 15. A nice comeback here now by Abbotsford. Broadhagen with the serve. That was to Gluck. They'll pop the ball up. Here comes Berg, blocked at the net. That might have been Faltasac again. And we got somebody under the net, they say. 2-1. Or maybe they're saying, well, it doesn't matter. It was, 1-2. It was Peterson there. There we go. There's a hard hit. Whoa, what a save over here. That was number 8 again in Rush. She took a full hard shot and kept the play alive. Another one to Rush. Back set, look out. There we go on that one. Nice job by Klum. Here comes Peterson. Too much here on the near side. And it's 13-15. And now make it 14-15 and a timeout by Westby. Abbotsford coming right back.
Vernon Memorial Healthcare. VMH is committed to making your visit a 5-star patient experience anytime you need them. Find out more by going to vmh.org/5starcare. 16 straight years of outstanding service based on Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. All this right here in Viroqua.
The family floor takes on a whole different role during the holidays. Not only will it have to take on additional use and abuse, it will also take on the scrutiny of relatives, friends, and guests. Before guests arrive, you should be confident you'll be getting compliments, not criticism. The team of flooring experts at Sealands Carpetland will take the time to listen and guide you to the best choices for your family floor. The floor that will get you the compliments this holiday season is the floor that you'll get from Sealands Carpetland on Central Avenue in Coon Valley.
Now off from the timeout by Westby. Little tip play, but nope. In the net was Ava Berg. Another nice serve, though. Oh, it just went out of bounds here on the near side. Boy, I tell you what, the trajectory looked like it might drop in, but it carried a little bit here, and Westby will have the serve at 16-15. Gina Klum to serve. She gets the ball over, and that's going to be an ace right in front of Broadhagen. Nice try there, too, by Summer. She went down after it, but it had a little bit too much top spin. 17 serving 15. Back row it goes. There's Escalara. Just too much on it there. Drilling that one out of bounds by about 3 feet. 18-15 now. Norseman and Klum trying to add to the point total as they get the serve over to the back row with Broadhagen. They'll set up for Escalara once again. Here's a set to the far side with Peterson. Basically a free touch back to the Falcons. Short set, that's going to be a point. Another hard hit, and that was Faltasak was able to put that one down. Falcons doing a wonderful job with that short set. Making the Norsemen pay on that one. It's 16-18. Here's the serve coming out to Peterson. There's a hard hit out of bounds. They're looking for a touch. Did they have it? Nobody saw it. And it's going to be, yep, they say no touch. And it goes back here to the Falcons, 17 serving 18. Nice serve down to Klum on the pass to Kerner. Kerner sets the ball up. The ball hit into the net by Berg. For Ava, that one just a little too far away from the net. She made a good attempt, but it went into the middle of the screen and popped back to the Norseman side. Here's the serve now. This is number 6 in Spurl. Set up here, a little tip play. That one is going to drop. Well, kind of got caught off guard. That was Rush. I was a little surprised, to be honest, folks, that there was not an illegal hit called on that one. She kind of had the palm of her hand up in the air, kind of facing up, and a lot of times that doesn't come off the hand the way you would hope. As it is, it's 19 serving 18. Now it's Gina Klum with the serve. Here's Escalara. That is just going to go out of bounds. Trying to hit this near corner, from the far side, and it sailed on her. It's 20 serving 18. Thanks to all of you up and watching here. We are now up to 121 folks, or 121 views. We don't know how many are watching behind that TV or computer screen, but we certainly appreciate you stepping up on board and watching tonight's semifinal regional action. On the serve, that ball returned, and off the arm of Broadhagen, it just did not get to the net. Timeout for the Falcons. We'll take the same.
award-winning service from the best small technology company in the nation. It's Vernon Communications in Westby and Viroqua. For local high school sporting events, community coverage, be sure to check out Vernon Communications Channel 14. Superior technology to our local communities for over 60 years.
The Vasatag Funeral Home, dedicated to serving area families in time of need. Caring, professional guidance, always a must. Contact Gina Sherry for reliable, compassionate care. The loss of the life of a loved one is always a stressful time. Turn to Vasatag Funeral Home, Westby and Viroqua.
As we come back from the timeout, Westby will look to serve. And as we take a look, Trisha Klum with the serve to the back row to Clement. Nice pass. They move the ball forward. Here's a huge hit. That coming off the arm of Kaylee Rush. Boy, and a nice set, too, by Spurl. She's doing a great job here for the Falcons and giving them some pretty good looks here when it comes to those spikes from Broadhagen and Rush and Escalara for sure. Westby, they got a little miscommunication there. Peterson had to go and hit it, and it came out of bounds here on the near side. It's 20 serving 21, and looking to serve here, this is Faltasak. And that's going to be an ace right in front of Peterson, and it's going to be all knotted up here at 21. On the serve to Westby. Here's Klum to Chose, blocked at the net. Escalara on the touch, now Spurl. Here comes Rush, cross court, and she got it down right in front of a diving Aaron Gluck. And now it's 22-21, Abbotsford. Here's the serve by Faltasak. Basically a free hit to Spurl. Now Rush. Here's Escalara to the near side with Olsen. They'll pop the ball back up in the air. Peterson on the hit. That's going to drop down for a point. Wow, what a shot there by Hannah Peterson. And it's 22 apiece. Back in comes Snodgrass to serve. Kenzie gets the ball over. Spurl sets it up. Here comes Harris with the hit. Back to Klum. Nice set. Look out on the net. That's going to be a block. Somebody in the net here. And it's going to be a foot fault on Aaron Gluck. Wow. She was up in the air, too. 23 serving 22. Abbotsford with the lead. There it goes to Klum and Klum. Here's Chose off the hand of Faltasak on the hit from Chose. And it's 23 apiece. Westby very much, accustomed to these close matches like this. Let's see if their experience pays off here. It's 23 apiece. That's to Garcia. Here comes Harris. Blocked at the net. Little push shot back over. Spurl will do the same. Back set. There's Chose getting the ball up in the air for Gluck. There's a hit. It's going to be a point. Chose with the setup to Aaron Gluck, who put it down. And it's game point right now. 24-23 is Emma Chose and the Norsemen looking to try and end game one. Let's see what happens. Here's the serve. It's a high serve coming down to Garcia. Spurl, short set. There's Harris. Nice save by the Norsemen. They'll try again. Here's Gluck. They'll touch the ball over the net. Nice dig. Faltasak on the set. Back over to the Norsemen and Chose. They'll reset. Chose from the back row. Free touch back to Spurl. Now Garcia looking over. This is Rush on the touch. Now it's going to be Gluck. She's going to have to do the same thing as both teams looking to get their kind of hit. Not able to do so just yet. Here's a shot. That's going to be Gluck. Harris was there. Hard shot. Nice dig by Snodgrass. Here comes Gluck. Blocked at the net. Back over it comes on a big touch by Snodgrass. Back row hit. That's Chose. Here comes Klum. Now it's Gluck. Touched again. Garcia on one. Look out for Harris. Good hit, good save. Here's Gluck. No, in the net. Trying to push the ball over, and the ball went down too low, and it's 24 apiece. Wow, what a match here, what a game one. Here comes Rush with the serve. Gets the ball to Klum. Klum on the set. Big hit, and it is just out. Wow. Allie Fortune had a good shot. It just missed the line. And now it's 25-24, game point Abbotsford. Here is Klum. To Klum. That is Gluck. Sideline shot. Here comes Spurl. Or let's see, that was Spurl setting the ball up. Now it's Gluck. She'll get the point. Whoa. 25 apiece. I missed who that was. It might have been Broadhagen. It was Broadhagen who had a shot here on the near side and just missed getting the point. She had a nice touch, though, I'll tell you that. 25 apiece for Kaylee Kerner. Here's Kerner with the serve. That one goes to Folosak. There's a block. Westby, a block again. Timing that one, they got two. Here comes Spurl with the touch. Back over. Kerner. They'll set the ball up. This is Berg. Cross-court hit. Now it's Harris. That's going to go out. Spurl set the ball up, and Harris hit the ball as it was going up in the air just a little bit too soon. And it's 26-25. Westby, game point. Kerner, line drive served. That one going to Folosak. Back row hit. That is very close to a point. Good job. Now Gluck. Back to Garcia. Look out. Off the top of the net. Falcons got to go with the free touch. They do. Kerner setting the ball up. There's Berg to the back row with Garcia. Now Spurl. Big shot. Oh, what a hit there by Broadhagen. Give credit where it's due. Broadhagen with a big swing to get the point. It is 26 apiece. Clement comes in to serve. Gets the ball down. What a dig by Gluck. Free hit. That's Kerner. Advantage now to the Falcons. They got to get the ball over. Westby able to do so on the free touch. That coming from Fortune. Cross-court hit, blocked at the net. Now popping the ball up. Snodgrass. Back to Berg. She comes over to the far side. That's Spurl setting the ball up. Faldasak on the soft touch. Back over. Here comes Berg again. Blocked at the net. It's going to be 4 hits. 4 touches, they say. And it's 27-26. Abbotsford with the game point now. Clement can end game one. Here's the serve to the back row with Klum. She moves it forward to Kerner. Here comes Fortune. She said, not just yet. And it's 27 apiece. Here's Gluck. What a tremendous game. And this is only the first. Here's the serve to Rush. They'll set the ball up. Faldasak got the ball over. Here comes Berg. Big block right there by Broadhagen. They'll set it up. Short set. Look out again. Beautiful job there. And Faldasak nails that one to the floor. Here comes Escalara now at game point 28-27. Broadhagen to serve for game one. Here we go. And move the ball forward. Here's a short set. Going to try and punch it over. No. Fortune wanted to just punch it over. As it turns out, it's a 29-27 win here for Abbotsford as they pick up the victory in game number one. What a tremendous match we got coming up here. Game one going to, in extra innings we'll call it, Abbotsford 29-27. Back in a couple of minutes.
The Viroqua Booster Club, supporting the many teams of the Viroqua High School. The Booster Club works closely with coaches and administration to assist in many ways. Contact Rob Klum, Dan Brown, or any Viroqua Booster Club officer. Get involved with the Blackhawks. supporting all athletes, every sport, every season.
What are you doing there, Dan?
I'm draining the hose.
So Dan thinks he can get more electricity by draining the hose. Should we tell him?
No.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, folks. There we go with the opening serve. This one by Faltasak, and that's going to be a point. Here's the second serve, and it gets across the back row here to Gluck. Here comes Chose. Too much on that one. Out of bounds it flies. And it's 2-0 here in favor of Abbotsford. Faltasak with another serve to Gluck. Chose again off from the set by Klum. On the attack, that's Rush on the hit. Olsen is there. Back it comes, Peterson. Nice block at the net by Harris. They'll reset. Chose putting the ball down and diving in, trying to pick it up was Faltasak. Unfortunately, the ball went straight underneath the net. And it's 1-2. This is Tricia Klum. Here's the serve. Boy, that was a floater. She did a knuckleball there, and it winds up 2-2. Klum again to serve. She gets the whistle, and here we go with the smack down that far sideline, and they're not going to be able to save that one. Broadhagen went down low to try and get it. She got the ball, was able to get to the ball, and then it went to Rush, and then it ricocheted off into the stands on the Norseman fan base. Student section. Here's the serve once again. That one to Escalara. They'll set up to Escalara. She gets the ball over the net. Look out. Big hit there by Rush. Westby able to protect. They'll come back to Escalara. Trying to reset now to Harris. There's Klum. To Klum once again. Cross-court hit. That's going to fly out of bounds. And somebody was in the net for Abbotsford. They're going to say number 5 in Escalara. I didn't see it, but the umpire on the floor called it. And it's 4-2 Westby. Klum with the serve. High serve, kind of a floater, down to Faltasak. And oh boy, Harris got that one to drop. It's 3-4. Escalara to serve now. Ball went out into the lobby area. Now they're able to track it down, and here we go. Good serve. Here comes Klum. And the play at the net with Chose. She popped it back over. They're going to go with a foot fault here as Peterson had her hand on the floor on the Falcon side in order to try and push herself back away, and that would be a foot fault. Here's the setup. Look out there. That is going to be good. Boy, oh boy. Emma Chose with a determined look on that swing. Comes up with the point for the Norsemen in a 5-4 lead as Kenzie Snodgrass comes in to serve. Again, Abbotsford winning game 1, 29-27. Here's the serve. Look out. Back it comes on the return. Faltasak on the return from that serve. The ball got away from her and carried too close to the net. And that's where the Norseman and Emma Chose said, we'll take that one. And she drilled it here to the near side corner off from Broadhagen, I believe. Well, it could have been Rush for that matter. I guess it was Rush. Here's Snodgrass on the bump. They'll pass the ball back over to Gluck. And there's a big block right there. I don't know, you can credit either Harris or Rush on that one. They were both right there. Rush drops back here to serve now. Getting the ball over to Snodgrass, and trying to save it was Olsen. And we're back to an even ball game at 6 apiece. Well, game one was so tight, you think, wow, are the others going to be this way? They might. We'll see. Nice serve, and now Olsen is going to get the ball over and drop in the back row. Abbotsford came up just a little too far, and they couldn't get back in time. And Olsen had a pinpoint shot for the go-ahead point. It's 7-6. Here's Chose with the serve to Garcia. Spurl sets the ball up off the hands of Fortune. Out of bounds it comes. Point Falcons. Now Clement comes in to serve. Clement was a starter, and is a starter, we should say, but she rotates in and out pretty much in that back row with her serving ability. 7 apiece, and a line drive serve. It goes to Klum. Got to get it over, and Gina Klum was there to do it. Here is Faltasak, and that one flies out. Nobody touched it. Klum got out of the way just in the nick of time. Kerner comes in to serve, and Ava Berg in the front row for Tricia Klum. Here's Kerner on the serve. That one going to the back row. That's going to be, should have been an illegal touch on the hip, but they didn't call it. It went into the net anyways. It's 9 serving 7. There's Garcia on a nice dig. Now Spurl over here to Broadhagen. Up in the air goes from Gluck. Look out, too close to the net. Nearly made him pay was Broadhagen. They'll try again, the Norseman will. Going to the center of the court, and that's where Aaron Gluck finds the ball to the ground. Ten serving 7. Westby would love and need to get this game number 2, you would think. There's a nice serve by Kerner. Wow. All out on that one. Then the ball got away on the pass, and Gluck had no real chance really there to get the save. But you know what? You take that old college try and you give it a shot. Here's Broadhagen with the serve. Back row with Klum. They'll set the ball up. That was Berg. Here comes Escalara. Nice one-handed save by Kerner. Short set. Got to go with the free hit. Back over to the Norseman. Now Klum. Go to Berg. Berg cross-court hit to Spurl. Now Clement popping the ball up. Spurl will look for the hit. Pretty much a free shot. Here's Gluck going cross-court here, and a nice partial block there. Here's Escalara. Big save by the Norseman. Now Berg a little too far away from the net, and the ball goes into the top half, top quarter of the net, and rolls back on the Norseman. 9-10 your score. Number 9 in Broadhagen serving. Trying to save that one. No, they got it so far, and a nice job here by the Norseman. That ball was all over the place. Then there's a block. That block by Allie Fortune. Here comes Hannah Peterson now for Snodgrass. Boy, what a job there by Fortune on that one. Here's the serve. That one coming over by Gluck. She'll get the point as that ball took a nosedive right in front of Kaylee Clement. It's 12-9. Here's the serve by Gluck. Dug out nicely by Rush. Faltazak with the hit to the back row. Now Westby, a free touch back over. So will the Falcons. Peterson, no, not able to get that one over the net. It looks like, just from the vantage point, that sometimes Westby trying to get those hits are just about a half a step too far away from the net. Make that little adjustment and make it a lot tougher on the Falcons. That one is just touched over. Wow, good job there by Berg. And now Faltasak comes in for the point. She stayed up in the air and put it right down the middle of the court. And it's 11 serving 12. Dropping back to serve. This is Spurl, who does a tremendous job serving, by the way. Here's Peterson. She'll get the ball over and going to get the point right in front of a diving Falcon. Let's see, who was that again? That was Broadhagen. I thought it might have been. Here's Klum with the serve. That one off the arm here to the near side. Broadhagen went down to try and scoop it out, and it kicked off here to her right side. It's 14-11 now. Westby trying to maintain this lead, and Abbotsford, they just keep coming back. Here's Spurl on the set. Rush with the hit, and it's just out. Nobody touched it. Boy, how in the world did Klum not wind up touching that one? She was sliding towards it all the way. Here's the serve by Klum. Spurl back set. Faltasak with the hit. Kerner back set herself here to Berg. Now Rush. Oh, there's an illegal hit. Yep. Well, that's the first one that we've seen called tonight. And a timeout here by the Falcons. It is 16-11 Westby when we return.
Supporting the many veterans in the Cooley area, it's the Viroqua VFW, standing for veterans of all ages at their post. Viroqua's 3032 wishes the best to all of this year's participants and the best of luck to the Eagles, Blackhawks, and Norsemen. Remember, always represent yourself, your team, and your community with class. No one does more for veterans than the VFW.
Your family floor has some unique challenges, like kids and pets coming in the front door to play in the living room, older family members working out of doors, coming in the back door through the kitchen before cleaning up. Every family floor endures unique uses and abuses. The team of flooring experts at Sealand's Carpetland will take the time to listen and guide you to the best choices for your family floor. Which floor is the best for your family? It's the floor that you'll get from Sealand's Carpetland on Central Avenue in Coon Valley.
We return here, game number 2. The Norsemen off from the timeout by Abbotsford, holding on to a 16-11 lead. Westby with the serve. Here comes a big block. My goodness. Emma Chose up in the air with both hands, putting the ball down to the floor, and it's 17-11. Largest lead of the night, I think, maybe, for either team. It's going to be awfully close anyways, up by 6. Here's the serve, back row. That was to Faltasak. Here comes Rush. And she says, wait a minute, let's see what I can do. And it's 12-17 on the serve. Faltasak dropping back, senior. Setting the ball up. That was a pretty good hit. Nice play there by Faltasak in the back row for the Falcons. Little tip play by Kerner. Now she'll hit the ball over and a free touch back over to Abbotsford. Line shot down here, and it's not going to be controlled by Westby. That one they just got a little bit out of whack, you could kind of see, and they were not able to get the point here. Falcons now closing in. Taking a look here now, Spurl sets the ball up. Nope, did not get over the net. Well, let's take a look now as it's 18 serving 13, and Tricia Klum returns. She will look to serve. Ball coming over here. Boy, nice dig by Faltasak. Rush with the touch. Got to get it over. Free hit, and it is going to be too close. They got to hit it. There's a block at the net. That one, I wondered if it got over the net, but they say it did. And now the Falcons will get the point. Right in front of a diving Gina Klum. 14 serving 18 for Escalara. She gets the ball over. That's Gluck on the nice pass. Klum sets it up, and the shot too far by Chose. Carried just a little too much. She did not get up on top of it like we've seen her do. Here's Klum on the pass to Klum. Chose again. Nope, same one. Same kind of hit. Same reaction. Now 16-18. Gonna have, they're gonna say somebody touched it here. They're gonna say it was a touch on that play by on Chose on her hit. Somebody touched it on Abbotsford's side. Broadhagen asking the referee here, maybe for a little bit of clarification, wondering who touched it. That's kind of tough. Here's a substitution now as Snodgrass comes in, and I tell you, you have to feel for Abbotsford in that sense if you're rooting for them, because they were putting some momentum together. Here comes Harris. That is just going to fly south. And Westby has another point. It's 20 serving 15. Here's the serve. That one just got over the net off the top. Now Broadhagen on the hit. No, near side, missed by about 6 inches, and it's 21-15. Westby trying to get some momentum here and pick up a win in game 2 that they need. They trail, losing game 1, 29-27. Here's Garcia. Now Rush. Hit to the back row with Snodgrass. Now Klum. Here comes Gluck. Touched at the net. Going to be a point. Abbotsford. 16-21 your score. On the serve. Here comes Rush. They're looking to make a run right here. That ball coming to the back row to Snodgrass. They'll set it up. Here comes Gluck. Touched at the net. Just got the ball over. Same thing on the return. Somehow Westby kept it alive. Harris with a little touch. Now it's going to be put down by Broadhagen. Westby let the middle go, and Broadhagen saw the opening and took a shot at it and scored the point. That serve is going to go out of bounds. Rush had too much on that one, and it's now 22 serving 17. Looking to serve. Here's Emma Chose. She gets the ball over on an easy serve. Back off the net they go. Nice job by Garcia, keeping the play alive for Abbotsford. Touch play at the net? No. Fortune had it just kind of, slowly go off her fingertips. She knew what she wanted to do and had a good idea. It just didn't happen. And it's 18 serving 22. Here's Clement now with the serve. Line drive over to Klum. Tricia Klum with the setup. Blocked at the net. Boy, what a block there. Look out. Now Broadhagen, yep. Got the ball over. One of the Norsemen, it might have been Olsen diving, and the ball hit behind her. 19 serving 22. Got the ball over here to Gluck, and that one went through the hands, and we're going to get a timeout by Westby. It's 20 serving 22. Abbotsford coming back here. Not to be done just yet.
Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, located just outside of Viroqua, a county-owned long-term care and rehabilitation facility. Be sure to call Amanda Huff or any of her crew at 637-5400 and find out why you are treated like family at Vernon Manor Healthcare Center.
Nordic Lanes on the north side of Westby, a proud sponsor of today's wrestling event. Scott and Susan Sordahl wishing all the best to the area wrestlers. Be sure to stop in at Nordic Lanes as they offer a full menu, including the best pizza in the area. And don't forget that mouth-watering specials that they have throughout the week. Good luck once again to our area wrestlers.
Abbotsford doing a real nice job of getting the momentum back to them as they trail 20 serving 22. Kaylee Clement again to serve here for the Falcons. Westby still, of course, with the lead here, but if they can get the ball back, put them a little bit more in the driver's seat. We'll see here as Gluck goes off the net. It's 21-22. A line drive again, this to Snodgrass. Gluck sets the ball up. Free touch back over from the Norseman. Spurl with the set. Here's Broadhagen. Back row, Snodgrass. Popping the ball over. That was Faltasak. Oh, a block at the net. They got to get it over. They did. That was a nice block by Allie Fortune. Here's Gluck, and it's out. And there was a touch. Yep. I thought there might have been, and it's going to be a point here to the Norseman. It looked like the ball did a little bit of a change, and over here, our line judge said there was a touch. Point and the serve back to the Norseman, and we're going to get a couple of changes here on the substitution. Kaylee Kerner comes back in to serve, and Ava Berg in the front row. All right, now it's up to the Norsemen. See what they can do. 23-21, and it will be now game point. Kerner gets the point. The low serve coming down. Escalara comes back into the game, and Garcia comes out. Here's the serve to Garcia, and there it is. Westby got the game winner, and it's 25-21. And we'll change courts once again. 25-21 your score here to even things up. My goodness. Be ready for a long night, folks. This is probably going to go down to the wire, wouldn't you think? Westby losing game one. Falcons of Abbotsford picking up the win 29-27. Westby comes back here in game number 2 and gets the win 25-21. We'll be back with game 3 in just a few moments.
Miles of Smiles Child Care Center, LLC, located in the basement of Our Savior's Church, downtown Westby, 306 South Main. Be sure to call Ashley Liam at 608-634-2833, ages 6 weeks through 10 years. There's a ton of fun and life learning experiences waiting for your child at Miles of Smiles Child Care.
Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care Center, serving Cashton, Norwalk, and the La Crosse area. It's the most up-to-date medical care for everyone. For your next appointment, call 654-5100. And remember, Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care Center is now hiring. Be sure to join our fantastic team at Scenic Bluffs Community Health Centers.
This is game number 3 and a pivotal game here for both teams. You pick up the win and you are feeling a little bit better about yourself here. There's going to be a point for the Norsemen. That ball ricocheting off from the fist of Rush. And Westby will strike first here in game 3. Klum with the serve. Back row, Broadhagen. There's a block. Trying again. Another block. Punched the ball over. That was Rush. Back set. Olsen will go to the far side to Spurl. Now Clement. Back row, Broadhagen on the hit. Klum to Klum. Back row, Gluck with the hit. Now Clement. Here's Escalara to the back row. They'll reset. Klum to Klum again. Blocked at the net. Boy, good job there. Escalara now. Westby. Oh, a swing and a miss by Gluck and Klum, and the ball hit the floor. It's 1-1, and Harris comes back in. Westby not able to punch that one over. That one just kind of came off the fist of Olsen, just a little bit weird. A little too soft, I guess you could say. And it's 2-1. Abbotsford with the lead. Here's the serve. Got to get the ball over now on the free touch. That by Peterson. Spurl sets it up, and boy, what a play here. That was Olsen on the nice job. Now Klum to Klum. Got to get back in the center, and just couldn't get it over. Gluck backpedaling. Had to just try and punch it over, and it hit the top, the white part of the netting, the fabric that holds it together, and it fell back to the Westby side. 3-1 now. Westby on the set. Here's the hit. Nope. Block in there. That was Harris and Escalara, but I think Harris had all of that one. 4-1 now. Faltasak with the serve. Right in the middle of the court. That was all Harris again. 5-1. Falcons jumping out to a big lead here early on in this game 3. Serve coming down. That was Peterson. Chose to the back row with Faltasak. Here we are, Escalara, cross-court hit, falling backwards. Now it's going to be from the back row. They'll push the ball over. That was Escalara. Hanging in the air on the hit was Rush. 6-1 now. Faltasak continuing with the serve. Got the ball over. Free hit from Klum. Sideline shot. Brodhagen was there. Spurl sets it up off the arm of a would-be block, and I think Westby and Arena Klami, the head coach, got to be thinking timeout here pretty quick. Can't let things get away from you. And there it is. She waited and waited and then called it. 7-1 your score here. Falcons out in front.
The Riverbank, now with offices located in Coon Valley and Westby to serve all of your banking needs. If you're looking for that down-home financial help, be sure to contact either Coon Valley or Westby branch. Be sure to stop in, talk to your local banker. And remember, it's local banking made simple. The Riverbank. Embroidery and more. For quality embroidery, sewing services, screen printing, and promotional products at reasonable rates. Be sure to stop in, see Greg Danes at their location, 210D Swigum Road in Westby. Get the job done right the first time. Best of luck to the Norsemen, Eagles, and Blackhawks throughout the year.
Falcons of Abbotsford doing a really nice job early on here, as they have now taken a 7-1 lead here in game number 3. And as we mentioned, that's one of those games that's the pivotal game, as you might want to call it. Game 2 was for the Norsemen. This one is pivotal for both teams. Whoa. That is 3 blocks in a row from Oriah Harris. You might want to go away from her. She is playing red hot right now. He'll set the ball up here on this other side, and the ball will not get over the net from Peterson. And it's 8-1. Well, you're in the driver's seat. You want to just tack on what you can here. Rush with the serve, or check that, Faltasak with the serve, and they'll get another one. Westby really right now completely out of sync. Trying to regroup. Faltasak with another serve. I'm not sure how many it is for her right now. There's a little touch pass. Abbotsford doing a good job getting back to the ball and keeping it up, play alive. They'll come down. This one will be a point, as getting that one, little off-speed touch here by Emma Chose. And now Kenzie Snodgrass comes in, and Westby will try to chip away at a 42 serving 10 deficit. To the back row with Faltasak. Here's Escalara down low and a free hit coming back over on a diving save by the Norseman. Now Westby trying to come up on the attack, and there's a block. Gluck will get the point. Well, that was a little bit more like what we've seen out of them, but they need to do that a number of times as they trail 3-10. Here's the serve by Snodgrass. Back row, that was Broadhagen. Here comes Rush, cross-court hit. Ooh, a nice diving save there. Here's Gluck. She got the ball over. Now it's a free touch. Yep, good job by the Falcons. They did not panic on that one, and that ball does not get over the net. Well, there's a fine line between a good set and too close to the net. That one was just too close to the net on the high set. Little touch pass back over. Chose is going to take that one and hits it out of bounds. Oh, boy. There was a point to be had, and Emma knows it. It is 12 serving 3 here. They'll set the ball up. Chose coming back down here on top of Escalara, and Falcons able to save that. Look out now. Chose and Harris, good contact. And they're going to say that Chose was in the net. I didn't see that. I saw them both go up in the air. I thought that was one of those really good plays. You let them play it out, but that one was called. And here we go again. Now Gluck into the net. 14 serving 3. Escalara. We're going to get a substitution here now. Coming into the game is Livy Nelson. She'll come in for Gluck. They'll go to on the serve to Klum. Here comes Chose. Got the ball over, and of course, who else but Harris was there for a block. Faltasak. Here comes Rush. Yep. Right now, everything going very well here for the Falcons. 15 serving 3. That ball served into the net by Escalara. Garcia comes right back in. The libero, Escalara, comes out. Same goes now for the Norseman. Here's Emma Chose. High serve to the back row with Garcia. Spurl sets the ball up. Just got the ball over was Broadhagen, and it rolled off the shoulder of one of the Norsemen. Klum returns. Chose comes out for the moment. Rush with the serve, jump serve, setting the ball up. Big time hit. That was Fortune. Now Kerner and Berg will return here for the Norsemen. Olsen and Tricia Klum will exit for a few moments. 5 serving 16. Kerner with the serve to the back row with Faltasak. There's Harris. Got to save it. So far they have. Fortune with the free touch. Back over. Short set. Blocked at the net, but into the net. Fortune went up for the block. Harris won that one. Harris coming out now. As I tell you what, in that little series, she did nothing wrong, let me tell you. That was a one-person wrecking show. Westby will get the point here as the ball just went over the net and dropped straight down. Here comes Gluck back in. She will enter for Nelson and serve. 6 serving 17. Gluck with the serve, back row, and that will go off the net. Is it going to be a good shot? Oh, it's staying alive, and now is out of bounds. Substitution coming in. Hannah Peterson will enter for Snodgrass. Yep. in the front row. Gluck continuing as the Norsemen trail 7-17, down by 10. Little cross-court hit to the middle. Westby was there. Now Fortune, good job on the save. Falcons doing a great job keeping the play alive all the way through. They're not letting anything go easy. Somebody in the net this time for the Falcons, though. And we're going to get a timeout by Abbotsford. They want to talk things over a little bit. They still lead by 9, 17-8 when we come back.
Mitby's TV and Appliance, Front Street in Cashton. You'll always find the ever-popular solid Speed Queen washer and dryer combination, stoves, freezers, Samsung refrigerators, and Samsung TVs. See Mike at Mitby's TV and Appliance in Cashton. When it comes to all your building supply requirements, be sure to stop in at Cashton Building Supply. Kevin Kirking has you covered when it comes to quality building products. And while you're there, be sure to talk to Courtney Kuzi for any and all of your design renovations. CBS Design has your plans come to life with a terrific 3D model. It's a winning combination, Cashton Building Supply and CBS Designs.
Westby trying to slow down the high-flying Abbotsford Falcons as they lead 17-8. Aaron Gluck with the serve. There's a little touch pass right back over to the Norseman. Here's Spurl setting the ball up. Faltasak with the shot. Kerner was there, and now they'll reset to Berg. She goes with the free touch on the pass back. And now a little what they call tip play. I think they might still call that a little like you dink it over, and that's what happened here for the Falcons, and Abbotsford now leads by 10 once again, 18-8. That was Peterson. Nice diving stop there on the play by Rush. And the hit from the back row by Broadhagen, and the Norseman not able to control it. He had Fortune and Berg there at the net. As it turns out, it's going to be Falcons now with an 11-point advantage. There's a little pass. Trying to catch him off guard was Kerner, and she did. Back into the game now comes Emma Chose. Chose enters. Fortune comes out. We're going to have a quick check. Oh, they want to know who the captain is. They're going to say 2 in Faltasak. Here is Klum with the serve. Spurl sets it up back where oh boy, I tell you what, right on top. Again, that little, the little dink pass back over to the Norseman, and it caught the back arm of Hannah Peterson, and away the ball went. 20-9. Running serve here, jump serve. Back row it goes, nice play in here. In the game right now, number 15 in Pogoginski for Abbotsford. Pushing the ball to the back row, off the fingertips of Gluck. 21-9. Pogozinski snuck into the game. I didn't see her come in. She's in for Broadhagen. Line drive. That to Gluck. Now Kerner. Here's Peterson with the heel of the hand. Short set once again. And guess what? Escalar will get the point. Westby was in the net anyways. Either way, they were going to get that one. 22-9. Well, I tell you what, making a strong statement here in game number 3. The Abbotsford Falcons. And there's number 23. Spurl with the serve. down that far sideline. Here we go with the cross-court hit. That is going to be a point for Westby. Chose changed it up just a touch, came back over here to the near side on the hit. And the ball kind of went awkwardly off the arm of one of the Falcons. And again, I'm not sure if it was Rush up there or who it was. Here is Klum. Nice dig. Free shot back over. Here comes Chose, and that will be a point. Well, if nothing else, you look to get back into the proper swing of things. Even if you lose this game, it's a long ways back. They're down by 12. But try to get back on top of your game is important here for the Norsemen. Free hit back to Gluck. Good pass. They'll set back up here. Chose will tip the ball back over. Now Escalara to the back row. Klum doing a good job of patrolling that area. Back to Westby. This is Gina now. Back row hit from Gluck. Pogozinski on the touch. There's a pass. Oh boy, that was Rush with the big hit. Westby, not able to get it over. That was Peterson. And all of a sudden, this game point. 24-21. Here comes Harris back in. Not what the Norsemen wanted to see, probably. That ball just got over the net, and the return goes out of bounds, and that'll be game number 3 here, going to Abbotsford Falcons. Soaring high right now, 2-1 lead. Abbotsford on top.
To buying or selling your home, contact Carmen Fortune, your New Directions real estate expert, now located in Viroqua as well as Westby. Carmen at newdirectionsre.com. Carmen Fortune, New Directions Real Estate, serving the Cooley and Driftless regions of Wisconsin. Main Street Mobile Mart, downtown Viroqua. Be sure to stop in to Viroqua's Mobile Mini Mart. Pick up your last-minute fishing requirements, live bait, tackle, and even, of course, a quick snack. Viroqua's Mobile Mini Mart. Be sure to look for the daily deli specials at your friendly Mobile Mini Mart. 726 North Main in Viroqua.
Norsemen find themselves trailing here now by a margin of 2-1. Abbotsford picking up the win in overtime, 29-27 in game 1. Westby bounced back with a 25-21 win in game 2. But there was nothing stopping Abbotsford as they were in complete control here in game number 3 and a 25-11 victory. Abbotsford begins game 4 with the serve. Westby with the free hit back over on the pass. Here comes Harris, blocked at the net. Berg. Klum, far side. Oh, just missed. Looking to go on that far sideline was Gina Klum, and it just missed. Faldasak will continue with the serve. That jump serve goes into the net, and it's back to Westby. 1-1. Tricia Klum to serve now as the Norseman looking to try and get something going here. And boy, oh boy, Escalara came right down this the net from this near side to the far side with some pinpoint accuracy. Now Escalara will serve. 2-1 advantage Falcons. Here comes Chose, tipped on a partial block here. Back set, that's Broadhagen. Check that, that was Rush. Broadhagen now with the hit, and she'll score the point. Broadhagen over on the far side. I thought she was here on the near side. Instead, that was Rush putting the ball down. Here's the serve once again by Escalara. She moves over to the far sideline. Here is Harris. Nice dig by Westby. They'll reset. Here comes Berg off the top of the block. Spurl, back row is Faltasak. Westby, going to go with the free touch. That was Chos. Spurl with the hit. Here comes Broadhagen, right down the middle. Back row. Oh, diving save. Free hit? No. Olsen was ready to pop it over, and as she swung at it, the ball went straight up in the air instead of off here to the Abbotsford side. You're not going to see that happen very often. Well, you'll see this. That's an ace by Escalara. And all of a sudden, it's 5-1. Escalara with the serve to Klum. Olsen, good pass, free hit from Berg. Spurl back set, look out, nice block in there. That was Berg with the hit. Ava Berg with a huge block right there for the Norsemen. They needed that. And now Kenzie Snodgrass will enter to serve. 2 serving 5. And that'll go out. Here's the serve by Snodgrass once again. Spurl with a nice set, and boy, oh boy, you want to give an MVP award to each team right now, hands down, it's going to be Harris. Oriah Harris of the Falcons. Well, we got the clock just died on us. We're going to get a whistle here, and they'll have to get that reset. We'll see what happened here. Somebody might have accidentally touched the back of it. There it pops up. It's 3 serving 5. Working on the scoreboard here just to make sure everything is working. Looks like they're going to be set here in just a moment. Now it goes out again. I spoke too soon. We'll take a little break.
Cade Clearing, fully insured for your protection. Call for a free estimate today when it comes to tree removal. Contact Brett, 608-615-0827, or Riley at 608-632-3678 when it comes to clearing out old tree stumps or taking down hazardous trees. Cade Clearing, the place to go.
Lynn's Home Center, downtown Cashton. Stop in for all of your HVAC and appliance needs from your local hardware store in Cashton. You'll find a reliable Reliance water heaters, Comfort Maker HVAC system, along with the top-rated Whirlpool, Amana, and Maytag appliances. Remember, if they don't have it, you don't need it. 801 Main Street, downtown Cashton.
Cashton Farm Supply, located on Highway 27 just outside of Cashton. Since 1984, Cashton Farm Supply has focused on organic feed manufacturing and distribution. Stop in, talk to Ernie, Chris, or any of the team members and discuss the benefits of organic farming.
Big time shot coming up here as we pick up on the play. That was Emma Chos. Chos dropping back to serve. Has a high serve to Garcia. Spurl sets up. There's Harris. Off the arm of Chos and over the bench of the Norsemen. It'll be 7 serving 4 in game number 4. Clement returns. Kaylee Clement with a line drive. That one going to Snodgrass. Here is Gluck with the hit. Garcia with a nice dig. Now Broadhagen blocked at the net once again. Boy, that might have been Olsen getting a hand on that one, I think. Fortune was there as well. Kerner enters. And we're going to change things up a little bit. This is number 18, and Emily Jackson, a sophomore, into the game. Serve to Garcia. Boy, that far sideline. Here comes the play. Nice job there on a partial block. Free hit back row. Too much on it by Jackson. Credit the play here and a tough pass. Again, going to Faltasak of the Falcons. Here is Westby now, and they'll pop the ball over. It's going to drop in. Jackson just nudged that one over, and it drops in for the point. It is going to be 6 serving 8 for Aaron Gluck. Snodgrass comes out. Ava Berg enters the game. Here's a nice pass. Wow, talk about that serve. It was a nice pass from Broadhagen, but I don't know that the Falcons were quite ready for it, and the ball hit the bottom third or less even of the net and dropped down for the point. Westby now up to within 1, I should say. That's 7-8. He'll try again. Here comes Berg. Big hit. Nice job by Broadhagen there. Here comes Escalara, and that'll be on the line for a point. Escalara was red hot in game 1, and now she's picking up the pace again in game 4. It's 9 serving 7. Got the ball in the air. Here comes Berg. Oh, you could hear that off the fingertips. That had to hurt. Even with the headset on, you could hear that kind of crunch sort of thing. 10 serving 7. Boy, what a serve. Spurl has it down. There's an ace coming up here. 11-7. That one, though, in the net. She went at it again, and she had picked up a couple of points. That's a 2-for-1, so to speak. It's 8 serving 11. And, Klum cannot get the ball over. So the unforced error back-to-back gives the ball back to the Falcons. Faltasak with the serve. That one a high serve, and it's going to go to the back. Nobody can get there as it ricochets off Emma Chose. 13-8. Falcons, again, 2-1 lead. They pick up the win here. Norseman's season is done. They need the win and force game 5. Harris on the nice pass. Look out, Rush with the big hit. Good combination there by the Falcons to get that point. 14-8 now. Faltasak with the serve. Little setup there. Chose. Somehow they kept it alive. Chose trying to put the ball down, and they finally do get the point. They got the scrambling going here, and credit Broadhagen, though. She was all over the place trying to get the save. Here comes Tricia Klum. Nice serve to the back row. Spurl setting up. That's Faltasak with the hit from behind the 10-foot line. And entering herself was Ava Berg. She said, I'm going to paint the line, and she did. It's 10 serving 14. Klum to serve. High serve coming down to Escalara. Ball at the net, and it's going to go to Westby. In the net, they're saying was Escalara, and now Abbotsford says, we want a timeout. They lead 14-11, Westby on the comeback trail.
Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service for all of your outdoor power products. 800 North Main. Give them a call at 637-7495. From chainsaws, garden tillers, lawnmowers, zero-turn, and much more. You'll find all these items at Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service, and they service what they sell. The Bank of Cashton and Scott Wall hope that you are enjoying today's special broadcast. Be sure to contact Ann Kaiser for all of your HSA or other insurance questions that you may have. 654-5121. Best of luck to the Cashton Eagles. From your friends, it's the Bank of Cashton, serving the area since 1899.
Back we come here to Westby in the field house. Semifinal regional action. Division 3. Here's Klum with the serve. Spurl back set. Escalara touching the ball over. Now it's Chose in the middle of the court. Rush with the hit and the point. Well, now Rush, who has been very, very steady, taking some big-time hits here and picking up the points. Again, thanks to all of the folks watching out there on the Twitch account. Unbelievable what we've had for numbers, and I believe my daughter just said we were up to 208 views. We appreciate having you tune us in. There's a hard hit by Harris. She kind of smiled as that one took off like a rocket out of bounds. It'll be 12 serving 15. Oh, now I guess we're up to 225. My goodness. I might just pass out. I said that to my daughter. You get that many people, I get a little nervous. There's a big hit. Took a little bit off that punch by Aaron Gluck to get the point in the middle of the court. There's a play at the net. Nice job there by Emma Chose. Some wonderful comments from folks texting. Would really do appreciate that. Here we are with Spurl. Pops the ball back over here to the Norseman side. Now it's Chose looking to go to the middle of the court. But Faltasak was there. Now Westby trying to come right back. Gluck with the touch on the hit. Garcia saving that one. Faltasak from the back row. Setting the ball up to Gluck. She tips the ball over and gets the point. And we're knotted at 15. What a comeback there. $15 apiece. Snodgrass with the serve now as the Norsemen have a little momentum. Broadhagen on the play. Westby setting the ball up to Gluck. She'll go a little bit cross court. And a nice save by Garcia. That might be a pancake, right? Here's Chose. And they're going to get the point. They say it's good. I don't know. Boy, I thought that was behind the antenna. But they're letting them play. Now you just got to rebound and get the point. Nope, going to go out of bounds. A touch? No. Nobody on that one. I am so surprised in how in the world a Falcon saved that one from going behind the net, behind the antenna. That was a terrific play. Now, an unforced error here by Rush, putting the ball into the net, and we go back to a 16-16 score. And Emma Chose looking to serve. This will come down to the wire. High serve to Garcia. Now Spurl, short set, punching the ball over. Beautiful job on the save by Gluck. Back row. Spurl sets up. Here comes Broadhagen, and that'll be a point. Snodgrass going down low, trying to dig it out. Here comes Clement now to serve. Falcons up 18-17. Leah Kroom even sending here. Thanks, Leah. I think you listening counts. There we go with a hard hit to Garcia. Back row hit into the net, not able to get it over. Rush in the air with that one. Really couldn't get as much zip on the ball as she would have liked. We're back to even at 17 apiece. Kerner comes in. So is Jackson now. Garcia on the pass. Faltasak on the touch. Here comes Westby. That was Gluck trying to push the ball over. There's Broadhagen. Boy, oh boy. That was a real nice set going cross court. And Broadhagen basically coming to the ball was able to punch it down. And it's 18 serving 17. Back row, Gluck. Now Kerner sets it up. Here's a hard hit. That's going to go just out of bounds. And they're asking for a touch here. They thought somebody touched it, but it looks like it was a clean miss. 19-17. Broadhagen with the serve. To Kerner on the pass. Gluck with the touch. Back across. Trying to get it over. Nope. Two hit fault here. Nice try by Aaron Gluck. You could actually see where she was going to go with the ball, but it just kind of got caught up in the hands. Broadhagen with the serve. 20-17 your score here. The Falcons out in front. And now missing that one. Thinking a timeout's coming, and it is. Westby with the timeout. 21-17. The Falcons holding the lead here. Abbotsford with a 2-1 lead, trying to close this game out.
When it comes to your peace of mind, whether you're selling or buying a home, it's Eagle Title Company and Lori Holte, working only in Vernon, Monroe, and La Crosse counties, best serving you. Be sure to call 608-452-3160, or better yet, stop in Coon Valley, Central Avenue. That's Eagle Title Company.
Falcons with the advantage here. 21-17 as Broadhagen looks to serve. Over to the far side it goes with Klum. Now Kerner back set. That is going to be Gluck with the hit. Broadhagen was there. Short set. Wow. Faltasak again with that short set. Pounded it down here on the near side. Snodgrass making every attempt to try and get to it. Here's the serve, and that's going to be as good as an ace right in front of Aaron Gluck, and it's 23-17. Falcons can feel this one right now. Here's the serve, just got the ball over. Snodgrass, they'll punch the ball back here to the Falcons. Abbotsford on the attack. Escalara back to Klum. Here is a block. Klum is there on the rebound. Try to get it over. Yep, that was Jackson. Spurl on the touch. Look at that. Nice job there by Westby on the save. Jackson going down low, now digging it back out. That was Clement. Escalara with the hit. Westby and Klum moving the ball forward. Jackson goes to the middle of the court. That's where Broadhagen is. Now Escalara, far sideline. Klum on the touch. That's going to be Gluck with the hit. Back row. Short set. That'll fly out of bounds. Well, it gives you some life here. As it's 18-23, you just really do not have any kind of room for any mistakes here. And Aaron Gluck as Ava Berg comes in, looking to serve. Here's the serve, got it over to Rush. Broadhagen, now Escalara with the heel of the hand. Back to Klum, now Kerner setting the ball up. Berg goes cross court. That was Broadhagen. Now Escalara comes to the back row where Gluck is able to get to it. Here's Berg, big time shot, wow. Ava Berg with a big hit. 19-23. Well, the goal is just to get the serve over. That's what you need right now. Got it over. That going to Broadhagen. Good pass from Clement. Escalara on the touch. Here's Klum. Berg again. Cross-court hit. Dug out nicely by Clement. Back set from Spurl. Westby now trying to go back again. Up in the air it goes. Got to save it. One more hit. They have it. Broadhagen able to return. That was Gluck. Kerner sets up. Big time block there. Back over it comes to the Norseman. Boy, I tell you what, somebody for the Falcons with a big hit. It might have been Faltasak. Still, big volley here. Trying to keep it alive. That was Rush. Now Broadhagen. Escalara tipped at the net. Klum on the touch. Kerner. Oh, good saving there by Rush. That was Gluck on the ball. Now a free hit from Berg. Spurl going to the far side. She hit it out. Westby now at 19. And a timeout by Abbotsford. Coach has the lead. Good timeout. Westby trying to come back. 20-23 your score.
Bobby John's, downtown Cashton, now open for your enjoyment. You'll find your all-time favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner items on their extensive menu. Stop in, say hi to Sam and Jolene Balto today. They're located at 913 Front Street and open every day of the week except Mondays. Call ahead 608-654-7611. We'll see you there. The Westby Co-op Creamery, continuing to produce high-quality dairy products from area farmers for over 115 years. Farmer-owned, the Westby Co-op Creamery has been recognized both statewide and nationally for their cottage cheese and cheese products. Be sure to take home some of that country goodness today.
We return here, the timeout by the Falcons of Abbotsford. That's a good timeout because, you know, you still have the lead, and a lot of times you call a timeout, it kind of messes with the serve. Let's see what happens. Aaron Gluck continuing, gets the ball over. That one going to Clement. Here's Spurl on the set, trying to pop the ball up. Got it over. The Norseman still alive, trying to keep the play moving. That was Klum. Now it's going to be Berg. No, into the net. Game point coming here. Game and match point for Abbotsford. Let's see what happens. Looking to serve. This is Spurl. Line drive, back roll, it's going. Now you got to get it over on a free hit. That was Klum. Passing the ball forward. Spurl on the short set. Blocked at the net. Now Gluck. Here's Kerner. The little touch pass back over, and it's still alive. Got to keep it going. And a nice save by Kerner. Spurl again with the set. That's Rush with the hit. Klum saving it. Free hit coming. That was Berg. Back it comes Spurl. Another short set. That one's going to fly out of bounds. Westby still has life. But remember, rally scoring, it is game point here. Westby is at game point against them until they can get to 24. That means they've got to score 3 in a row here. Look out. Play at the net. Up in the air it goes. Now Gluck. Berg. Yes, got it over. That was to Broadhagen. Here comes Escalara. That's it right there. There's your game. Game and match. 25-21 here. And Abbotsford moving on. Tell you what, that was just a tremendous, tremendous match here. by these two teams. Let's go with a quick recap here, and we're going to talk about our seniors that will have their last game on the Westby Fieldhouse floor. Abbotsford picks up the win in game one, 29-27, in a terrific match. It went back and forth. Both teams having a chance to win this. Abbotsford finally pulled it out. Westby came back 25-21 in game two. Abbotsford just blew things apart here in game three with a 25-11 win and took that 2-1 lead. And then it was back and forth. It looked like it was going to be all Abbotsford in game number 4. As it turned out, Westby was able to battle back, and they had it tied at 15 apiece, then at 17, and eventually Abbotsford snuck out ahead by about 4 points, and then it winds up a 25, and that's where it winds up, 25-21. Abbotsford victory here to come up with the total wins that they needed, 3-1, and just a tremendous, tremendous match here tonight. Well, we got up to Monty Banga said he saw 241 folks viewing here tonight, and Jill said she got 243 right at the end here in this. I cannot thank all of you enough for those of you watching tonight here as the Westby Norsemen, unfortunately for the Norsemen hosting, will say goodbye to Macy Olson, Kenzie Snodgrass, Tricia Klum, Gina Klum, Gretchen Gettleman, Kaylee Kerner, Emma Chose, Hannah Peterson, and Lana Griedebeck, along with Naila Flores, all seniors here for Arena Kwame and the Westby Norsemen. We certainly hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Westby Regional Volleyball action. Congratulations to Abbotsford. They move on and will play in the championship Saturday night, which we expect most likely could be at Aquinas. We wish them well.